Yeah, welcome. Faro at home. We're back. This is Memorial Day edition.
Yeah.
Where here it is dumping rain. So
Definitely not the weekend I think we all had in mind for ourselves.
you know,
Probably hoping for some more grilling time outside, but
I know.
it is what it is.
You know, cool, rainy Manhattans. We're still doing some nice spring grilling.
We're going to do indoor grilling today.
Well, yeah. So, but anywho, this is going to use up some people should have started getting CSAs this week, I believe. So if you did, congratulations.
Yeah, we're a week away from June. Can you believe it? It's crazy.
And if you didn't, they're coming soon. So anyway, cool. Well, we're going to be doing mixed grilled veggies. Specifically, I've got asparagus, some Hakurei turnips, potatoes. Well, I guess you all saw the list, so.
Sam said it's a new Pavlovian response. The intro music makes him salivate.
Nice. Well,
it makes all of us hungry.
Cool. Well, yeah, if you got your CSA, please use whatever veggies you got.
Yep,
for
Katie
this.
said she got her first one this week.
Nice. So all of this stuff is going to be good with that, really. So yeah, let's go. So cool. I'm going to start water for the eggs. I got 4 eggs here to make sauce with. We're going to boil them. 2 ways you can go about this, however you want. You can go ahead and put your eggs here in the cold water. You just have to pay attention to it. Once it starts boiling, you got to set your timer for 9 minutes. Or you can wait for your water to boil if you're not trying to pay that much attention. And once it's boiling, set a timer for 12 minutes and you're good. But
So 12 minutes if you set it into boiling water, and how long for if you didn't?
9 minutes.
Okay.
If you're bringing them up in the water.
Yeah.
So either way, but you have to pay attention if they're in there to when it starts to boil.
Yeah.
Just is what it is. Cool. That's going. I'm going to go ahead and clean up all the veggies we're going to use really quick. Just to make sure nothing's super dirty. Whatever.
There's those gorgeous Hakureis.
Yep. Beautiful turnips from Rough and Ready. If you have a CSA, these are probably in it.
I feel like Rough and Ready's really kind of been our go-to this year.
So far, yeah, just because, I mean, they
that
grow.
And Olin.
They grow awesome stuff, and they're super cool.
Yeah, I actually found out this weekend, sadly, entirely too late because I was late getting to the market, but they have strawberries, which is not something you find around here locally very often. So that was hugely exciting for me. I will definitely be there first thing next weekend to make sure I get some. They're not an easy thing to grow in this area, so you don't see a lot of people growing them.
Yeah. It's cool to know. I didn't even know they were growing them, so.
No. I'm glad they mentioned something because they were gone already. By the time we got there, I would have never known.
Well, they also had carrots that they sold out of, so.
Yeah. Yeah, well, carrots are probably going to start being a lot more abundant now, too. Like fresh carrots, not the overwintered ones. So the ones with the greens on the tops that you can use for pestos and throw in your salads or...
Yeah. All that
like
stuff's
carrots.
coming along. So
oh,
we
and
are...
peas, too, right?
Peas are starting, yeah.
Yeah, they said peas were next week, too. So, yeah, we're finally starting to get there, guys.
Yeah, and any of those things would be great with this. Grilled. Cool. I'm separating turnip greens. We're going to use those as like a salad for this. And we have these nice big turnips, so we're going to slice them and grill them, but if yours are smaller, I would just quarter them or something. I don't really know. If they're smaller, just grill them whole and cut them after maybe.
Yeah.
I don't want them to fall through the grates.
No. Oh,
Cool.
This is so awesome. We had an update issue with Apple like months ago for the overhead camera, and we had to switch cables, and it was super wonky, and it wasn't picking up in our streaming software, and it finally started working with this new update from Apple, and I'm so excited because the overhead camera finally looks good again. It was so frustrating being like stuck with the quality level that it was at without like being able to do anything about it. Just waiting forever for them to fix it. So, thank God.
A few months.
Yeah, it's been a few months. I feel like that happened in what, like March?
Happened on
Maybe?
like our 3rd live stream.
Yeah. Oh, maybe it was even February then.
Yeah.
Because I think we started this at the very beginning of February when there was like nothing.
Yeah, we had a few weeks where no overhead, and then several weeks of
Trying to figure it out.
mediocre overhead camera.
Yeah.
So,
Everything seems to be working great again.
Cool.
Well, yeah, and June 1st is next Sunday already. Can't believe that went by so fast. It feels like we've been waiting forever, and now it's like summer is almost here. Friday certainly felt that way.
Yeah. Well, summer, yeah. It's almost here.
And
All the
then-
flowers that were on trees are gone, and
Yeah, we have leaves again. It's nice.
everything's green, and it's kind of...
Yeah, and before you know it, cherries will be here and apricots will be here. Honestly, with the spring that we had, I feel like we're probably going to start seeing stone fruit like mid-June for how warm it's been and like
Yeah.
not frozen. We haven't had any late frosts.
Nope.
Kind of almost a
Nothing.
miracle. I'm afraid to say it out loud, but I think we're on the clear now. We should be by now.
No, I don't see anything on the radar that's gonna... Everything's now like the low or like mid-40s. Anyway,
Yes, in Shankini, I will definitely be making some peach sorbet. We're going to be releasing a rhubarb and ginger sorbet this week too on the blog. So if you guys want to check that out, I
Shankini
should
had
hopefully
some.
have that up on Monday or Tuesday. I'm not sure, but
she
should be
had
one of
some
those.
last week.
Yeah. Oh, it's really good. And honestly, like even if you don't have an ice cream maker, you can totally just take it and put it in like popsicle molds. If you don't have those and you don't want to buy them, you could even just get like little plastic cups or paper cups and put it in there and stick a stick in it once it's like semi-frozen.
Yeah.
But the molds are much easier and they're not that expensive, so I would just go for it.
We're taking these just like this. They look pretty good. I'm not worried about, I mean, they're super clean. So I'm not going to worry about washing these. Check yours if you got some. We're going to do like 1/4 inch.
So you're almost doing like a chiffonade kind of.
I mean, not that small, but just a nice bundle. There we go. Till we get down to the stems.
You're just tossing those.
Yeah, throw them in your compost or whatever. I mean, they're tender enough to eat, but I don't really have a use for them for this right now. So we have this. It's honestly a lot. Probably won't use all of these, but
What are we doing with them?
we're gonna dress this in a little olive oil and salt, and just kind of put it over the veg with the sauce. So
Cool.
after we grill everything,
Yeah, don't let anything go to waste.
no, you can throw these in something and saute with them too. or mix them in salad greens. Cool. So I'm probably probably just slice these like this to throw in our pan.
So you did like kind of like a thick slice, about 1/4 inch.
Yeah, something like that. Just want to be able to kind of grill them up and not lose them in the grates. I mean, stuff like this can be a pain in the ass. So.
Or if you're like us, you're just using a grill pan today, you don't have to worry about the grates.
There's that too.
Yeah.
Well, in some grills now, it's like a lot of people use Traegers, and it's like there's not really grates in it. Cool.
Just checking on eggs. So do those little bubbles though then qualify for like starting your 9-minute timer?
It's like close, right? Simmering. I'm gonna throw it on 9 minutes. I mean, worst case, the yolk's slightly under, which is fine. I mean, but
Still tastes good.
yeah. We don't want the yolks to be gray and really overcooked.
For any of us that weren't here on the last live stream that you did the asparagus trick, can you show everybody your magical trick for market fresh
These
asparagus?
look pretty good, but yeah, these are pretty tender. Sometimes
Is it because they're the thinner stalks, or does that
well,
have anything to do with it?
no, so like these are cut higher just because on green asparagus you'll typically see purple coming up.
On the bottom?
That's closer to like the root base.
Mm-hmm.
I don't see any on these.
So when you see the purple, that means you need to do the snap test.
I mean, definitely if you see purple. I mean, these seem pretty good, so. Whoever was cutting these went up higher. Plus, they're probably getting pretty long with it being warmer at night. So.
Yeah, I think we're getting in the 40s now at night.
Cool.
So
Eggs
no
are-
trimming required for those. They're ready to go.
Yeah, we're good.
Okay.
Yeah, you'll see it. I don't know. Maybe I can find one. We have an older stock in here. Sad. Some
Yeah,
sad
they're probably sad.
asparagus. But
They've been in there for too long.
just so they can see it. Which one are you on? Overhead?
Overhead, yeah.
So you see how there's the purple around the base?
Mm-hmm.
That's what I mean by you definitely have to snap those. Cool.
Looks like your eggs are at a good rolling boil there.
Yeah, eggs are boiling nice. Let's see, I'm gonna grill. If you have spring onion or spring garlic in your fridge, from any of the other streams, or if you just have some left over or you got some in your CSA, we're gonna grill 1 or 2 of these two to toss in. We're gonna use one raw for the sauce, the egg sauce. So
Yeah, can you tell me a little bit about sauce Gribiche, what it is and
yeah, it's this.
why we love it?
It's basically a deviled egg sauce. So if you love deviled eggs, but you don't love making deviled eggs because the egg whites tear and all that stuff when you're trying to peel your eggs, this is the best alternative.
Trying to make them pretty.
Yeah. You still have to peel your eggs, but they don't have to be nice. So
And what are you doing right now?
just cleaning up these veggies a little. We're going to grill one of these, but I'm going to slice one as well to kind of mix in. All right. Let's see, we'll grill this one up. So to mix in this sauce, we're going to thin slice this. Let's cut it in half. And this would be awesome at a party because you could put all this stuff on a platter. If you cut up the asparagus smaller, like after you grilled it, you could even chop up the turnips a little more after you grilled them. Or if you had carrots or something, you could make this into like a party platter to take.
Oh yeah, this would be great. Well, and it's a nice way to like enjoy the season, get some good veggies in, have some stuff to grill, and the whole deal.
So we minced.
And you'll impress everybody because you got something that sounds really fancy and it's super simple.
No,
So.
it's just different. You're not going to see this at a.
No, nobody's making Gribiche at home. I've probably never even heard of it. Shankini was asking if she could use spring garlic instead of the onion.
Yeah, if you have both, do both. Grill up. I don't know if I would put a lot of spring garlic in this sauce. You could do a little, but I would grill the spring garlic and chop it up and throw it with the veggies after.
Okay.
And then we'll put the sauce over top.
Cool.
So we're going to do some dill. I still had some from last week. So, you know, these stems are super tender, so I'm just going to leave it in a bunch.
It's nice having fresh herbs again, too.
Yeah. So dill. I don't know, it's like a tablespoon or so. And then we'll do a little parsley. Again, right now, beginning of season, this is all going to be really tender. We're going to need to... We'll have to pay attention to stems and stuff later on, especially once parsley gets hot or cilantro gets hot. It's going to bolt and it'll get tougher.
And what if I'm getting this from the grocery store and I'm not really sure?
You'll just want to taste the stem and see if you can eat it or not.
I mean, are they really that hard when they're...
It just varies.
Okay.
Really varies a lot.
Just trying to help people figure out the answer.
Yeah, you just really just take a piece of it and try and eat it. If it's like a stick or really fibrous.
So you're doing like about 2 tablespoons-ish of each of the herbs?
Yeah. Yeah. All right. Potatoes I'm going to slice here in a bit. I don't want them to really oxidize a lot, so. Yeah,
We're grilling the potatoes too?
Yeah, we're just grilling up everything.
Is this something that you can like continue to do throughout the summer
A mixed grill.
with like different things?
Yeah, I mean the Gribiche,
It's probably better with spring veggies.
it's great with the eggs. With the spring veggies are always nice, but it'd probably be pretty good with like grilled peppers and stuff like that too.
I almost could see like maybe cucumbers.
What's that?
Cucumbers? Or
Yeah,
like summer squash or something.
You could grill up some cucumber. You could grill zucchini. If you're gonna do those, just do them whole. But
Well, it probably depends on the size.
yeah, yeah. Whole grilled cukes are really good.
Sounds like your timer's done.
Yeah.
Time to check those eggs.
No, we don't. Right.
Now, is that cold water?
Cold, yeah. I just need to get them like so I can handle them.
Shanky, you want to know how they prep the spring garlic for the grill?
How to prep it?
You're
Just
just gonna grill it whole, right?
yeah, you're grilling it whole. So, what if you have that like? It's like an aerosolized oil. You know how we have that one that's like a
Yeah, it's like a spray.
it's like a spray, but not the
Yeah.
not the PAM. You know.
Not the commercial kind that has silicone and whatever else to keep things from sticking, in addition to whatever hydrogenated oils they use. I mean, even if you didn't have the spray, you could just toss it in oil, right?
Tossed, yeah. Little oil. You throw it right on. All right. Yeah, we're just peeling these regular peeling eggs.
Do you have any tricks for peeling eggs?
No. No matter what you do, depending on how fresh your eggs are, it's going to be frustrating.
Are fresher eggs better?
It makes them way harder to peel the fresher they are. Just has to do with, I don't know, because over time, like the white evaporates through the shell. So I just think it has to do with how much water is evaporated out from the egg.
So why are you running these eggs underwater while you're trying to peel them?
Well, I guess that might help a little. You get a little water between the shell and the egg, and it can kind of help.
I've heard of people like putting vinegar in their water to help.
Dude,
No, it's not true.
I've done every trick that everyone says to do, and I think no matter what you swear by, it has to do with the freshness of the egg. So people get.
I mean, if you're getting eggs at the grocery store, chances are they're probably not super fresh anyway.
Yeah, I mean, it's like one of these things. I've working in restaurants for 20 years, and everybody has their trick, and
None of them work. Rufus, get down.
well, they all work until you get fresh eggs, and then you're just.
I think your friend was going to try and steal your eggshells over there.
He wouldn't like that.
He might. You never know.
I don't think
He
so.
is a dog.
These are peeling pretty easily, so.
Cool. the last one.
That's it. I only had 4.
I bet you're happy about that.
Yep. It's also nice about this versus deviled eggs.
For what?
When you do deviled eggs, you got to do like 20 eggs.
Oh, I know. It's a lot of work.
Do a quarter.
They are really good, though. In fairness.
I mean,
if they're done right, they're really
but
good.
But like the time it takes to make versus how fast they get eaten.
Yeah. That's kind of labor intensive.
But
Do you think something like slow cooking them in like a sous vide would change anything?
it does change them, and it makes them completely different.
Like as far as being able to peel them, or?
They're completely different texture and everything.
Is it because it's not like a hard cook? It's like a slow temp, like
Well,
bringing it up
the
slow?
sous vide is meant to meant to cook everything super evenly throughout.
Yeah.
So like you can't, like the temperature's lower, and like essentially a hard boiled with the sous vide makes them the texture of Play-Doh. You can literally like mash them out and mold them and all this weird stuff.
Really?
Like it is a Play-Doh eggs. Look them up. It's real.
But I would think like a temperature, like hitting the temperature on the egg regardless would result.
No, it's way
somewhat the
different.
same.
And you can do them in the sous vide to where the white is cooked, but it's not hard. But then the yolk is super soft. Like it's very...
Interesting.
It's a whole different...
Yeah, because I know like the proteins in the eggs start to set around like 165-ish. But then
Yeah,
they
but
like
you
get a
don't-
lot harder in like the 180s, and then they're like scrambled eggs,
can't-
like any higher than that.
You can't set a sous vide that high.
To 180?
Yeah.
Oh, well, that's probably why. You're probably getting them at the 165.
If you're lucky, it's usually not even that high. So it's hard because you're trying to use a circulator with a heating element to heat water. Boiling here is what, 192 or so?
I'm thinking it's around 200, but yeah.
Well, either way, like to have you're putting stuff in a plastic container or something and trying to circulate water. They're just not made for it.
Okay.
But anyway. I don't know. Use this little bowl. Cool. So these eggs, we are going to, let's see, just kind of, see, really pretty. That yolk's just cooked, no gray. If your egg yolks are gray, you overcook the crap out of them. So we're just going to dice these.
On the next egg, will you demo that out a little bit better for me? Kind of how you did it. Just walk me through it.
Yeah, so we're just going to kind of slice it.
Like kind of on thirds, basically. Quarters.
Fourths. And then you keep it together, roll it. Same deal. And then
Kind
we're
of try and bundle it back up again.
yeah, just try and keep it together the best you can. It makes it easy.
But it doesn't have to be perfect.
No.
Let it
this
fall
is-
apart a little bit.
This is for the sauce, so.
Well, and this is like a great little thing to have too for like the vegetarians.
Yeah.
Sorry, vegans. But not sorry.
I love meat, but
But yeah, I mean, this would be great. Like, alongside a steak or pork chops or grilled chicken or, I mean, really anything. You're getting like a nice little protein sauce on top of your veggies. Did you have a dream protein that you would do this with?
Chicken.
Chicken?
Yeah, chicken with the egg.
Chicken and a baby.
Yep. Cool. So, we have that. We're going to go ahead and... well, I guess while I'm doing this, I should cook some vegetables, huh?
Might be good. We just got the grill pan going.
Uh-oh.
What's wrong?
I did not put this right. There. Cool. So, we'll get that going while we're working on this. So, caper. What is that? A little over a tablespoon or so. 1.5 maybe.
1.5, maybe almost 2. I don't know.
We're just gonna chop these. This is where you'd want to get some cornichons in, about the same amount.
Oh, is this replacing the cornichons?
No, no. I
Oh.
just didn't have any cornichons. I thought we did.
No, we haven't had those for a while.
I didn't check. So, caper, cornichon, we'll get these in here, chop these.
The idea just to have something kind of like pickly and salty.
Yeah. Just good. We'll put in the chopped onion, dill, parsley.
Are you reserving some of that?
Yeah, I'm just trying to see. I like to do it for flavor and taste. We'll sprinkle the rest over the salad or something. We'll do some Dijon in here. Oops.
What is that, about 2 tablespoons?
I don't know. Tablespoon?
It's a very generous tablespoon.
A generous tablespoon.
More like 2, but
Anyway. Then do the same for the olive oil.
how much olive oil are you putting in?
About the same as the Dijon.
That looks more like 1/4 cup to me, but
I don't think that was a 1/4 cup.
so you're just stirring all this together now?
Yeah, we just kind of want to mix it up. Should have got a bigger bowl, I guess.
Are you kind of mashing your eggs a little bit or not really?
I'm trying to like use the yolks, make a sauce. Like the yolk should be mixed in kind of, and then you want the whites to be kind of the texture. And so we're gonna add a little zest in this.
Is that about 1/2 lemon?
1/4. Juice, half lemon juice. I want the juicer. For some acidity, be good. Cool. Go ahead and see, it'd be nice if you had a little brush or something for this.
A brush?
Yeah, just to be like for your grill.
Oh, we do have a brush.
Like it's fine here with this.
Oh, you mean for like the grill?
It's good. I can swirl it around pretty easily.
So you're not coating everything in oil, you're oiling the grill? Would you do that if you were using like a real grill?
I don't know. You could do either way. spray the grill.
I mean, what would you prefer?
I would usually just oil the grill itself.
Oil the grill itself?
I would, yeah.
Okay. I just haven't seen it done that way before, so I'm asking.
Yeah, what I like for grilling is a little towel that I can use. That's like an old oil towel or something. And you just take a little bit, wipe your grates down. Helps clean the old stuff off after you get it nice and preheated.
Do you worry about it like catching fire at all?
Not a, yeah, if you like have it way too saturated.
Well, how do you know when it's saturated enough?
If you can see oil dripping off, it's too much. You're just doing a little dab. We're gonna so if it's this is too thin, or still not like saucy enough even with the lemon. So
So can I ask a question?
yeah.
Would it have been easier to take the yolks and mix it with the mustard and the herbs and then throw the whites in?
I don't know. Not really.
Okay.
Just stirring it up. I like that. That looks good.
Can you turn the hood vent on?
It's on.
Really?
Yeah.
Are you sure? I don't hear it at all.
It's on. This is off.
Okay.
Cool. Yeah, I'm going to taste this for salt and then...
Just try not to overheat the phone before my NASA engineers create my phone shield.
Yeah, be mindful with the salt on this. The capers still have some salt. Cornichons. All that stuff. Cool. So, here we go. You can make it, if you want it looser, you can make it looser. Add a little lemon, add more olive oil. But this is good for me. Cool.
Those turnips smell really good.
Yeah, we're just searing these.
So do you have that grill pan on high?
Yeah, I turned it down just now a little bit. It's like medium high.
Those look beautiful. You actually still got some nice marks considering it's on like a little grill pan.
Yeah. There's that. And then potatoes, you kind of just want as big as slices as possible so they're easier to grill.
So like 1/4 inch roughly, looks like.
Yeah. And this is a great way to just do potatoes if you want like to do with hamburgers.
Oh yeah.
You know, if you guys haven't been doing grilled potatoes, they're awesome.
I've always liked doing potatoes on the grill.
I like,
sweet potatoes too.
and with this application, this is kind of like a fancy potato salad almost. You
Yeah.
know?
Oh, with the Gribiche.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, cool. These are working. Do a little salt.
Are you just doing the one potato?
What?
Or
I did
two?
3.
Oh, you
Got
did
3
3.
potatoes here.
When did you do 3? Like a ninja over there.
Let's see. I feel like I should just toss all these veg together and then plate it.
So we're doing turnips first, then potatoes.
Yeah, I got turnips, potatoes. Probably do the asparagus last
Yeah. Why do you choose the asparagus last?
because it's, well, they're the worst overcooked, and then I don't know.
They cook the fastest,
Yeah,
and
maybe.
you don't want to let them get soggy and cold
Maybe.
while everything else takes forever.
It's a good one. Cool.
So how do you know when these are done? Like,
I mean,
what's telling you to pull them right now?
I'm just getting some good marks. This one's almost overcooked. Kind of,
How can you tell?
when they start getting like kind of translucent on you, it's way too far.
Okay.
But
So they should still be a little bit white in the center.
yeah, these are really good raw too, so they don't take much. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Cool. Let's throw these on.
Are you gonna re-oil, or you think you still have enough?
I don't know.
I mean, I know our pan has a lot of like non-stickness to it, but I feel like potatoes soak up a lot of oil too when you cook them. Excited to be able to start doing like more grill stuff over the summer.
Yeah.
Really optimistic that the weather was going to cooperate with us today, but
I'm gonna go ahead and throw this onion on here.
Shankini, yes, you do flip the Hakureis.
What's that?
She was asking if she should flip her Hakureis.
Flip them?
Yeah,
I did both sides.
yeah.
Yes, flip. For sure.
Cool. So right now you have your Hakureis hanging out in a bowl, cooling off.
Yeah, they're chilling. Guess we'll just use the rest of these herbs in here. Whatever you didn't use. So
Rest of the herbs and where?
I don't want to waste them. I put them in with the Hakureis.
Oh, so you threw it all in the bowl.
Yeah. Guess we'll do the turnip greens. We'll just throw everything in here.
Are you doing any kind of like vinegar in there, or are you just strictly doing like
We'll do a little olive oil, some salt,
lemon juice for your acidity?
olive oil. We can do the last of this lemon that we cut, since we only use half of it. I got some pea tendrils that I'm just gonna add because we have them from the farm.
Yeah, because those weren't on the list, right?
No, they're not easy to find. I mean,
It's worth knowing your farmer for those, though. They're really good in a salad.
well, yeah, I think we'll
They're
have
so
like,
fresh.
because you can make pesto out of these, which is really good.
I mean, they're just an awesome addition to a salad too.
Yeah, add
Just
them to your
that,
salads.
Like, bright pea flavor to them.
We'll have there'll be like plenty of fava tops and stuff soon, like that people will have. Same deal to make pesto out of those. Like,
Yeah, we should be getting close for all the pea things.
Yeah. Spring is here, I mean, for sure.
It's almost summer at this point. About a month away, if that.
Yeah, if you're grilling up, we're just grilling this onion, grill some garlic. We're just gonna toss it in here.
Are you seasoning your bowl mix over there?
Yeah, just put a pinch in. Save these for later. If you got the grill with the lid, this will help close the lid on these. Help these potatoes cook a little better.
Yeah. Shankini says she did a walnut pea shoot pesto. That was really tasty.
Oh yeah,
Sounds awesome.
that's a good one. Cool.
You know, I feel like even doing a pesto to toss these veggies in would be fun.
Well, then you wouldn't make the egg
Well, no,
sauce.
you wouldn't need the Gribiche, but I'm just saying. As
Yeah, I
an
mean,
alternative.
That's the great part about this time of year.
So you still have this on like medium-high heat.
Yeah.
We're just flipping potatoes.
Yeah, I mean, if we were grilling, I'd let them get a little char. But that's not happening inside, so.
No. Otherwise, we're gonna have the smoke alarms going off.
But
Are you just kind of rolling around your spring onion?
yeah, we're just grilling it. Get it nice and cooked up. And then we'll throw the asparagus on, and this will be really tasty. Cool. The rainy day, man.
I know. It could have been like a nice,
What do you
honestly,
getting
like if
into?
you had been on the grill today, this probably would have been super fast. Not having to do it
Well,
in batches.
Yeah, one big.
I mean, so if you were gonna just do this on like a big grill, you could have started the potatoes first, then the Hakureis, then the asparagus,
You just throw it all on.
and just pull it off as needed.
Yeah. Cool, we got this spring onion all griddled up. Just gonna
You're just chopping that.
yeah. Just gonna chop it.
Okay.
Right in. Delicious. Is that for me to plate on?
What's that? Yeah.
The platter?
Sounds like your potatoes are
Hi.
whistling over there. And you're getting attacked by a wild dog.
Yeah, potatoes are whistling.
How do you know when they're done?
Fork tender.
Well, I didn't see you using a fork just now, so
I'm about to. Not done. Well, they're close. Fell right off. See? That's good.
they're ready.
Yeah. Please.
Shankini said the Gribiche is fire.
She's already tried it?
I guess so.
Dang.
She got brave and cooked along with you today. It is so good. Didn't you used to do that with like fried green tomatoes at the restaurant?
I've used it on a few things. I've been known to like Gribiche a little bit. You know? Cool.
You're just gonna kind of single layer those.
Yeah.
Now asparagus is like really quick to cook though, right? That's gonna be like a minute.
Yeah, it's pretty quick.
Especially for as skinny as they are. So like once you like have the Shankini said she's being very brave today. So once you have all of it grilled up, are you gonna chop it up or are you just gonna serve it whole?
Well, these are really long. I'm gonna chop them a little.
Okay.
Just to make it easier to eat.
But you like to grill them whole because it's easier and they won't fall between the grates, right?
It's easier to grill the bigger anything is.
Yeah. And what are you looking for if we're done this on the asparagus so that you don't turn into mush?
Yeah, I mean, probably up to grilling these. Cook them on one side. Drop the lid. One side, 1 minute.
Oh, so you would drop the lid on the
If I-
asparagus on the grill?
If I was grilling, I would just put them on, close the lid, leave them on the grate on one side for like 1 minute, and then pull them.
Okay, so you wouldn't flip them if you closed the lid?
No,
Okay.
they're really small. And if you got a lot of these and you're trying to turn all this stuff, like
You're not really getting that much char on one side
such
anyway.
a pain in the ass.
Yeah.
Now, I mean, if you do have those, I think it's what we did growing up with the fish things that you can put on the grill.
Fish things?
Yeah, it's like almost looks like a tennis racket type thing. It opens and it's got handles and it's like wires. You can put your fish in it and you close it and you put that on the grill. So when you're grilling fish, you just turn that instead of trying to, because fish is super flaky.
I have never seen such a thing, but okay.
It's a thing. But if you have one of those, you could put your asparagus or any of these smaller veggies in like the fish griller. I don't know what the hell they're called. You can put all your tiny veggies in one of those and like really easily, and then you can just open them and dump them right in a bowl.
Okay, cool. Yeah, I've never seen that before, so I have literally no idea what you're talking about, but
My mom has one. That's why I say this, for her to use it. Anyway.
they're looking nice and glossy, and they've definitely gotten more green since you put them on.
Yeah, I mean,
What's the difference between them being like overcooked and undercooked?
the difference?
Yeah.
What do you mean?
I mean, how do I know when I screwed it up? Or when I haven't done it
All
for
right.
long enough yet?
So this is perfect.
Show me the...
See how this looks blistered? But it's not like completely sagging. That's it. It's done.
Okay.
You'll get a little blistered on the skin, and you're calling it there.
Guess it's time for Rufus's water break.
This one, I don't know if you can pick that up on camera, but the skin will look a little blistered in there. That's it. You're calling it. I'm just gonna pull them.
Christy's laughing. She said, how do I know when I screwed it up? I had the same question.
Cool. Let's see. Thirds. Throw them in.
When you get your asparagus out of the way, can you put that bowl in like the center so I can see it?
Yeah. Right here?
Yeah,
It's got to be nice, right?
it's great. Shankini wants to know if the asparagus and the potatoes are getting any salt.
I hit them with a little salt as I went.
Okay. But we can just hit them all with salt at the end too, right?
Yeah, we're going to toss this. We have the lemon, olive oil, herbs in here, potatoes, all your goods. Turnip greens.
Rufus?
Cool. And then, yeah, I mean, I guess if you're going to
Don't
put...
you do that over there.
What?
Don't do that over
yeah.
there.
Party on.
Sorry, Rufus is threatening to knock over the light.
Cool.
Go get him.
So we tossed all this together. If you were going to platter this up to take somewhere. We're just going to get all this vegetables, herbs. All the goods.
It looks beautiful.
Yeah, fresh, right? All the veggies you can get. Imagine if this had like carrots and
Different colored things.
even if it had like some red radishes or it'd pop. And then, yeah, we're just gonna take this.
Oh, that looks awesome.
Yeah,
You watch your head. Thank you.
cool.
So you just pile that whole thing of sauce all over top.
Dude, put it on there.
Amazing.
So good. So yeah, kind of have this delicious party platter, you know? And then if you just want to eat this as your meal, you know, same deal.
Vegetarians rejoice.
Really. So yeah, guys. Nice, simple holiday platter, you know?
Throw it alongside your grilled meats and you're good to go.
Yeah.
This would actually probably be really good with sausage too, like grilled sausage.
Oh, heck yeah.
Be awesome.
I
Get
agree.
some Buckner Ranch brats or something.
Yeah, that'd be awesome.
Getting those last couple asparagus off.
Yeah, they're just cooking. I figured we got more than enough food for tonight, so anywho. Well, yeah, guys, thank you so much for joining us for this little holiday edition of the use of all your vegetables.
Yes.
And yeah, please, like as always, like and subscribe. It really helps us just push it out to help as many people as possible. That's
Yes.
really all I care about. So,
Oh, totally.
but yeah, and we'll be back next week with some more cool stuff. I don't know. We're gonna try and maybe get some peas in this next one, and going back out to the ranch. Maybe, I don't know what we're gonna do yet, but it'll be delicious. So yeah, thanks for being here, and I hope you have a great weekend.
Yeah, happy Memorial Day, guys. Sorry
Yeah.
for the rain, but
Yeah.
hopefully the rest of it's fun.
I think people are having a little more fun on the East Coast, but
Yeah, probably. I think their weather's a little nicer, but
cool.
have
Sweet.
a good one, guys. Thanks.
Yeah.